I'm Joe Duffy for picks and parlays. We're going to take a look at your Wednesday night college football. I'm going to have a free winner on Florida International and Missouri State, as well as Jacksonville State and Middle Tennessee State. Free winners on both games. And I'm going to tell you, folks, this is the second thing I've recorded today since I got my haircut. The first video is up for Tuesday night. If you're watching this before the Tuesday night action, make sure you get my free winners. Yes, I said winners for Tuesday night, and I've already gotten 4 marriage proposals. I know I'm looking good, but no, sorry, ladies. I've been happily married for 27 years. My wife has been happily married for like 2-3 years. It's not going to happen. Enough of the marriage proposals. But please, like this video. It's your way of saying you want more, and even if you're not going to like it now, please like it by the end when you get all this intel that I have. And if you watch my videos before, hopefully you're already subscribing so you can get them all. But please like every video I do. That's your way of saying you want more free winning picks from Joe Duffy. And I've got these metrics in every single solitary sport. So please like it now. All right, Florida International, Missouri State. The opener is Missouri State minus 3.5 and 50.5. Look ahead line saw Mizzou State at minus 6.5 and 54.5, and there's a reason we're going to talk about it in a moment. The best lines, and I shop around at Odds Logic. Again, whether you're betting $10,000 a game, whether you're betting $10 a game, you always want to shop around for the best line possible. And again, Missouri State minus 3.5, minus 115. Florida International plus 4, minus 110. The best totals over 50.5 at minus 105 and under 51.5 at minus 110. Big consensus play, not just from Odds Logic, but I told you I like to corroborate with my other sources, Las Vegas, offshore, stateside, and I even got some outlaw line connections. Some of the local books in states that are way behind draconian laws, not quite legal yet. We've got 80% of the tickets and 85% of the money on Missouri State. Splits on the totals, 57% of the tickets, but 54% of the cash is on the under. Now, Florida International has a winning ATS record this year at 4-3, but yet, cumulatively, they're failing to cover by an average of 3.8 points per game. That's why, if you care about spread records, you not only got to look at that, but their margin to cover. Some people call it the sweat barometer. So Florida International, on one hand, pretty good spread record. On the other hand, very bad margin to cover. Missouri, and by the way, a lot of people would say that makes Florida International a little bit overvalued because of their deceptive spread record. Missouri State, 4-3, but at plus 2.1 points per game they are covering by. Missouri State's going under 6-1 this year. They're one of the bigger under teams, but they're only going, they actually are going under by a fairly high average of 6.2 points per game. And FIU, 3-3-1. 3-3-1. They got a push there, but they're failing to, they're going under by an average of 1 point per game. All right, some great systems here. Going against home favorites with a winning record under very specific circumstances that apply here in this game. 10, 20, 8, 39, and 44. That would favor Florida International. Now, quarterback Jacob Clark is back for Missouri State, so that's why you've got so many people betting on Missouri State, and that's why there's a big change from the look-ahead line. He missed 3.5 games, and last game, now he came out, his return last game, had a nice game, 28 for 44 for 283 yards. He's got more than 6,000 career yards. This guy is a good quarterback, Jacob Clark. Missouri outscoring teams, by the way, since it's a TV game, should be able to get down on first quarter lines. And Missouri State's outscoring teams 41-17 in the first quarter this year. Missouri State, their quarterback, Shamari Lawrence, played 2 seasons at FIU. He's 5th in C in the Conference USA in rushing for the Bears. Again, different, I told you about this one. Some people think that's going to be a motivational thing. I wouldn't put any into that, but again, sometimes I just like to report and you decide because different people weigh different things in different ways, and I know a guy who's obsessed with stuff like that, and I think in his theory he's going to think that Lawrence is going to be way more motivated, he's going to have a big game, and if you can get down on some props, he would think bet all his overs, basically. Sportsline's got Missouri State winning 26-25 with FIU covering 58% of the simulations. Massey's got Missouri State winning 28-21. All in all, though, I think the lines moved a little bit too much on that quarterback information. Plus, I got a pretty good system for you. We're going to sweat out a cover. Florida International gets the cover. But no way, Siree Bob, we are not done yet. Why don't we take a look at Jacksonville State and Middle Tennessee State? And this is a little bit more of a quick hitter. Jacksonville State laying 6.5 with 54.5. Now, again, all of our sources do say from about 69% to 80% of the bets are on Jacksonville State. So that would be a slight contrarian play on MTSU, but not that much out of the normal. And if you follow me at Offshore Insider, no, S at the end, at Offshore Insider, we'll take a look close to the end as we get close to game time if there's still a strong consensus, because it's, fairly early. Really only about 8% of the bets, 8% of about how many people are going to bet in this game are in. Sportsline does put Jacksonville State winning this game 35-19. Massey, of course, has that same team winning 33-24. Did you like this video yet? Please do. This is the type of information. More likes I get, the more free picks I'm going to give you. Go with road teams versus an opponent that ran the ball 26 or fewer times last game, as long as that opponent was not winning by more than 26 points when they entered the fourth quarter. Our fourth quarter is 450, 327, and 19. And that also says to go with Jacksonville State. Who do you think I'm going to pick in this game? Let's see. Go with road teams that were not big favorites in their last game and allowing less than 120 yards rushing in their last game is 749, 601, and 19. That favors Jacksonville State. And you may have guessed it. Yeah, that's going to be my free pick. I'm going to go with Jacksonville State. And I told you earlier, I'm going to go with Florida International. Again, please, and I know our great promotions people at Picks and Parlay, they got all kinds of great ways to lock in for this week. Please go to Picks and Parlays and then lock into a long-term Joe Duffy package. Remember, I told you that I got that neuropathic itching. You're supposed to do, the version of Hi Bob. Every time I scratch, you got to take a shot. But please go to Picks and Parlays right now. Lock in long-term to Joe Duffy's picks. The NBA, historically, has been a great sport for our famed anti-splits angle that you win with in every single solitary sport. The NBA's here. College basketball starts on November the 3rd. And what is that, like maybe next Monday, next Tuesday? It's going to start real soon. And we got great angles and metrics for that. And also that's where some of our organic handicappers, I don't like to be a lone wolf. I use advanced analytics, but when my advanced analytics match up with some of my organic sources who know these personnel, upside down, inside out, you turn me. When we match up, it's as close as you're going to get to a true lock. So make sure you lock in long-term the Picks and Parlays with Joe Duffy's picks. And again, I know we got so many different bargains going on. And make sure you stay tuned. We've got another tremendous video. All the best handicappers in the world at Picks and Parlays. And another handicapper is coming up with another winner in it. Could be college football, could be NBA, NHL. WNBA. I don't do WNBA, but it could be another sport. And like I said, pretty soon college basketball. Do not touch that dial.